On the 14th of July 1934, in the building that had once housed the Prussian State Parliament, the judges of the National Socialist People's Court were sworn in. This body was designed to execute National Socialist justice and to protect that political system. It was due to have been sworn in 2 weeks earlier. However, the highest in the state were then occupied in the extrajudicial removal of what they considered to be their enemies in the Night of the Long Knives. The duty of the People's Court was to try what they termed treason. This was one of the very first demands of the National Socialist Party. Indeed, it even predated Hitler becoming a party member. A court above the normal courts of the land, a court which ruled to the whims of its political masters. The court was a major instrument of terror used to combat resistance to National Socialist rule. For the accused, there was no presumption of innocence. The defendant had few rights, including that of being able to choose a lawyer. A lawyer was appointed, sometimes only a few minutes before the case was to begin. Sometimes the lawyer would apologize to the court for having such a client and demand a severe punishment. Up until the collapse of the Third Reich, the People's Court passed around 5,200 death sentences for enemies of the regime. Death sentences were passed for a variety of offences, from those who attempted to overthrow the National Socialist regime on 20th of July 1944, to such things as listening to foreign radio broadcasts. On the 1st of July 1943, the People's Court had 47 professional judges and 95 honorary judges, including 30 officers, 4 police officers and 48 various Nazi Party functionaries. It had 179 public prosecutors. Around 570 legal staff worked for the People's Court at one time or another. In 1943, of 3,338 cases brought before the court, 1,662 resulted in death sentences and only 123 people were found innocent. None of the prosecutors were ever charged in West Germany. Most of them even maintained their position in the justice system. Only one was charged by the Americans. He was the lead prosecutor in the National Socialist People's Court, a man called Ernst Lautz.